Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Shenanaguy Plays Trials of Cold Steel. We are going to go ahead and go to our final quest for the day. After we turn in, we do have to report back to Duncan here. Thank you very much for your help. A well-lit highway is always a boon to travelers. You needn't thank us. We were glad to offer our assistance. Hehe. I'm glad we were able to shed a light on things. Oh, geez. People will be better off for it. That's what matters to me. Oh yeah, I should return these. Returned. Maintenance key. Returned. Broken orbit light times 14. Many thanks. Well then, a good effort deserves a good reward in kind. Crystal Flood R. Thank you very much. You know, this has kind of been bugging me the whole time, but isn't it a little weird that so many went out at the same time? Does that happen a lot? Actually, no. It's a rather impressive coincidence now that you mention it. Especially considering each light was last replaced at a different time. You said Toval's the one who normally handles replacing them, right? Wonder if he accidentally did something to cause this then. Perhaps he wanted us to experience the realities of the Bracer lifestyle. That's really stretching it. Indeed. I'm certain a man like him would never do something so pointless. Dots. Considering how cunning he already proved himself to be back in Breahard, it's not impossible. We're probably just overthinking things though, at least I hope we are. Quest, many hands make light work completed. And now we go this way. That's this is a mood when you're told to clean, not even sweeping, just sweeping the air. Just, you know, I guess I'll make it look like I am doing something at least. Yep, that's how it goes. To the training hall! Really nice training hall. Ah, wrong key. Oh, training hall. So, everything's labeled, but, so this is a waiting room where there's some lockers and weapons, and I'm assuming you can like change and stuff in there, and then a meeting room, which this is, well, I would assume for meetings. Yeah, that would make sense. This is the training hall, and we shall talk to Klaus. I am curious though, how do you get up to that upper level? Because there are no stairs, no doors up there. There's just a random upper level. It's very interesting. Anyway, talk to Klaus we shall. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I see you were able to begin your field study without incident. We were. Thank you for your help. Incidentally, I noticed it was you yourself who placed this request for us. Indeed, I did. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me. My request is merely this. I would like you to engage in a training bout with the students of the Arcade School. That's what it says in the request description. I'm game. It's not often we get a training opportunity like this. But are you sure we'd provide enough of a challenge? Oh, I'm certain of it. By my assessment, you're all more than capable combatants. A swordsman of the famed 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, an adept in court fencing, even a seasoned spearman. You each seem to handle your weapons with the poise only born of many battles, the young lady included. You can tell all of that just by looking at us? But you've never even seen us fight. Be that as it may, he seems to have a pretty good idea of what we can do. It's like he can even tell that Lammy's here. Well, I mentioned all of you before in my letters home, though I expect Klaus could easily have deduced that much nonetheless. He makes a strong case for his position as acting member of the Arcade School, at the very least. Haha, I'm flattered. All of those training here right now are at the beginner level. I believe you'll be an appropriate match for each other in terms of skill. It sounds like the kind of hands-on lesson even a Thor's education can't buy. Very well, we'll be happy to accept. You have my thanks. If it's alright with you, I'd like to begin right away. Let me know when you're ready. We are ready. Yep, we're ready. We're all ready. Just give the word. Haha, excellent. Then please, take your place on the stage in the center of the hall. I don't think there's any hidden AP things. Quest! Arcade School training bout started. Listen up. Our opponents are Laura's classmates. They may be young, but don't underestimate them. I know. I'm not planning to lie down for these guys. I'm not planning on losing either. Aw, no fair. Why can't I join in? Would hardly be a fair fight if you summoned your doll to battle. As a student of this school, I also have to resist the urge to join in. Being a spectator can still teach us much so. Lame. So these are our opponents from the Arcade School. Klaus said they're all at beginner level, but in this school I'm betting even the beginners are pretty skilled. Indeed, it would be unwise to underestimate their ability. We're going to need to give this all we've got, for us and for them. We can do this. We have variety on our side. Is everyone ready? Then, begin! Then, our training bout with the students of the Arcade School started with a bang. They were as skilled as we'd expected, and we were forced to play to our strengths, relying on the team tactics we'd honed by fighting together. Finally, after a long and hard-fought battle, we emerged victorious. The battle has been decided. We did it. Phew, barely scraped out a victory there. Aw, man, we lost. How shameful. Seems like we still have a long way to go after all. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn our training up a few notches. Thanks for coming out and giving us a good fight. That battle made for some excellent training. You can say that again. I know, I learned where I could stand a brush up. Your skill in battle was befitting the reputation of the Arcade School. He's right, you all fought wonderfully. It was an excellent battle. I see you've all been diligent in your training while I've been away. Boo. What now, Milliam? I want to fight too. Oh man. Oh my. Milliam, don't do... Whoa. What the hell is that? A silver doll? Milliam? Honestly, are you incapable of sitting quietly for just 5 minutes? But just sitting here watching you guys fight is so boring. I'm ready to jump in. Come on. You don't just want to sit on the sidelines either, right, Laura? Well, I don't suppose I can deny that. You too, huh? This does present a bit of a problem. I think having Aragetlum take the field might give us too much of an unfair advantage. Well, if that's the case, allow me to serve as your opponent instead. Huh? Master Klaus. I may not be the young man I once was, but I'm still the acting master and caretaker of this school. For his lordship in his absence, I believe you'll find me a worthy opponent, even for that silver puppet. Whoa! Oh, wow. His stance leaves almost no openings. I can see that acting master isn't simply an honorary title. Tighter? Yep, tighter. Yep, sure. I see. But if Klaus is going to join the battle, I would like to as well. Laura? Lady Laura, I've been defeated by Klaus on more occasions than I'd like to count. I'd enjoy the opportunity to show him how much I've improved. As you wish then. Show me all that you've learned during your time at the academy. Oh, this is getting exciting. Well, this seems to have escalated rather quickly. I suppose not everyone has the patience to sit on the sidelines, especially when they're itching for a good fight. Good grief, what do you think we ought to do? I don't think there's anything we can do. Master Rean, I would greatly enjoy the chance to cross blades with a skilled swordsman of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Would you be willing to participate as well? Dots! Of course, I'd be glad to accept. Good. How about you choose one more of your classmates to round out your team? You'll all be facing me, and if you're able to defeat me, you will have completed my request. In that case... I think we'll go with Gaius. Because we've already got 2 swords. Yeah, we'll go with Gaius. Care to join the fun, Gaius? Sounds good to me. Then let us begin. But please, don't hold back on account of my age. I doubt you'll even give us the opportunity to do so. No doubt, I can feel his power already, and he hasn't even made a move yet. We're gonna need to come at him with everything we've got, even more than the last fight. Hehe, I wasn't planning on holding back anyway. Alright then, begin!
Come, show me what you can do!
Leave it to me.
Well, the first thing we can do is discover everything about you with a battle scope.
Take this!
Butler Klaus, an elderly butler who serves Viscount Arcade, serves as acting master of the Arcade School. Ah, and he uses thrusting style attacks, I see.
Burn to ash! Now's our chance!
An opening! My turn.
You know what? Let's go for S-Crafts.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Blade Dance!
Ooh.
This old dog still knows a few tricks.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, we'll go Giant Breaker. Why not? Oh wow, that did not do much damage. Calamity Hawk it is.
Winds, grant me your strength! Calamity Hawk!
Alright, Rean. Finish it off.
Azure Flames, gather on my blade! Strike!
Just as I hoped.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Oh, we stand victorious. Wow. Did they seriously defeat Master Klaus? I should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat. And he doesn't even look like he's bested. He doesn't even seem all that tired. I guess that's the acting master of the Arcade School for you. Oh, gracious me, what a thrilling battle. Your silver puppet was more challenging an opponent than I had anticipated, young lady. Well, there aren't many people out there who can handle Lammy swings as well as you did. And the Radiant Blade Master is supposed to be on a whole different level. It sure is a big world out there. Indeed it is. Incidentally, Master Rean. Yes? It was an honor to see the skills of a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style firsthand. However, I couldn't help but sense you holding something back, a wavering of your clear intent if just for a moment. Dots! Holding something back? I thought so. I apologize if I said something impertinent. You needn't pay any mind to the ramblings of a foolish old man. No, I appreciate you saying so. I'll take it to heart. Huh? I don't get it. But anyway, I guess that means we've got this request all wrapped up, right? Certainly. Thanks to your assistance, this was a most fulfilling training session for everyone. Just being able to watch such an amazing fight got me all fired up. We're immensely grateful for all you've done for us. Not at all, it was our honor. When we meet again, I'd enjoy the opportunity to have a training bout with you all myself. It would be our pleasure. We'll be sure to train to the fullest extent of our abilities in the meantime. You won't be disappointed. It's only been a few short months, but your growth has been considerable. I'm certain you and your fellow classmates at the academy, your fellow classmates at the academy to thank for that. Yeah, we're just gonna move on. When I see how well you fight together, I'm filled with the deepest of admiration. I agree. I think they're the reason I've been able to grow like I have. Even taking on this request has helped teach and strengthen me as well. Laura. The day will eventually come when you'll be able to best me in single combat. Sooner than you think, at that. And you can be sure I'll continue devoting myself to training, pursuing that goal. I'm very much looking forward to it. I wish you all the best with your field study here in Legram. May it be as rewarding and fulfilling an experience. As butler to the Arcade household, I'll be praying for your success. Thank you for your kind words. Received Quillen. Nice. Alright. Now we're supposed to... Oh. Ooh, look at that sunset though. Wow. Oh, looks like it's almost evening already. The sunset sky makes for a very picturesque view, don't you think? It seems that the mist has cleared somewhat too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear sunny day. Anyway, we finished up all the main tasks we have for the day, so we should probably head back to the guild now. I'm sure Toval's curious how we fared out there. Sounds like a plan to me. But first... Whoops. Wow. Oh man. I love how the sunset, the light from the sunset casts onto the village. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite areas. Like, if I could be stuck in a video game, this right here would not be bad. Oh, hey. Interesting. Anyway, there is something we have to do first before we go back to the guild house. And that would be to go in here, I think. I think one of these people have a book to give us. Did you know that there's a novel series aimed at youngsters about the vampires spoken of in legends? I was curious, so I ended up giving them a read myself, and they ended up being quite the page-turners. Here, take this. I'd stop short of calling it a modern classic, but I think you'll like it. Obtained, Red Moon Rose Chapter 10. Thank you very much. And what's going on down here?
Ah! There's a boat on the wharf!
That's the ferry liner. It returns to the wharf every evening.
Huh. So nothing special then, I guess? Okay. To the Bracer Guild, I think. Let me double check. Yep, to the Bracer Guild it is. Return to the guild and report.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Huh? Father? When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here. It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child, but it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
So that's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. She sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Victor S. Arcade.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arcade, the ruling lord here.
They do say Viscount. I don't know why I was thinking they pronounced it Viscount. Huh. Okay.
My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
Oh! No, they pronounce no, I'm pronouncing it wrong. They pronounce Viscount correctly. They pronounce Marquis incorrectly. So Marquis, they say Marquess instead of Marquis. Yeah, okay. Wow. I messed that up. Afterward, Rean and the others returned to the Viscount's mansion, but before they left, they reported their successful monster exterminating excursion to Toval. Quest Ebel Highway Monster completed. Received Sepith Maths times 600 as reward. Damn. This is delicious. Oh, careful, Milliam. You're going to drip the sauce all over the table. Wow, so this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Dots. Is something troubling you, son of House Salbarea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. I love the way he talks. Man, such a great way to word that. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Uses. Is he? Haha, oh, that? Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that. We did, though it did feel like he was holding back against us. Ah, nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be. I feel the same. Laura. Dots. Rean, was it? I'm curious. I can sense fear in your swordsmanship, a certain hesitation. Exclamation. What? Father? The sword hermit, Yun Kafai. In addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. Exclamation again. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who is the victor? The victor has yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience, we always lose track of time. To think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you. The world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. Haha, but getting back to what I was saying. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school draws its influence from the elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has such depth, it's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as a divine blade. But there's something about you, Rean, something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place. Dots! He's almost certainly referring to... I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. So this is the burden Rean carries. Indeed. It seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but... Question marks? You have me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Oh? My lord, I ask of you, as the Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel? So we're gonna fight the strongest swordsman in Erebonia, huh? Nice. This probably isn't gonna end well. Training Hall.
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master! But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arcade...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Dots!
Rean, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
What the?
We're screwed, guys.
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arcade family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him...
I have no chance!
Rean Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arcade, master and successor of the Arcade School. Ready.
Oh!
Begin! Now, show me what you're capable of.
Here we go!
Well, I'm capable of battle scoping you. Because we're definitely gonna lose this fight. There's no winning this. I don't care what level we are. Viscount Arcade, the Arcade School's foremost practitioner known as the Radiant Blade Master, wields a sword with inhuman strength. Oh yeah, this is not gonna go well. Oh, and I used... Oh, crap. Well... Yeah, I mean, it's a non... Yeah, it's not a winnable battle anyway, so... We'll just trade blows. Why not? Ooh.
My turn!
So you want to use a craft, huh? We'll use a craft. For
Here we go!
no damage. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're about done. Nope.
Too simple!
Yep. Alright.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Exclamations!
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing?
Oh.
This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No.
Too slow.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill. I want to see your true potential.
I'm pretty sure this is still unwinnable. And I don't know if we have to battle scope him again, so sure, let's just do it again. Ow!
Now.
I really want to know if we can get him down to 0 health.
Now.
Probably not, but I'm curious.
Now.
It's gonna be using a lot of items.
Now. 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 Fall the ruin!
It's gonna take a few more of those.
But not enough to best me.
Oh no!
It's time to finish this! Radiant Phoenix Slash!
Miss? Nope. Okay. And thus an unwinnable battle.
Rean!
If we were at max level, we might have been able to get him down to like 25% health, but that's, I don't know, that's kind of optimistic.
Rean! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Laura looks kind of mad though.
Yeah. Though it all makes sense now. Why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. You shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
Have I mentioned how awesome these games are before? If not, you know, these games are awesome, just in case I haven't said that before. Oh? So Laura's probably sleeping in her room, but where's Emma?
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Interesting. Title screen! And that, I believe, is where we are going to end this episode.
Keep up the good work!
Oh, or not. I thought I was going to have a save thing. Field Study Day 2, 8/29 Sunday, September calendar 12/04. Totally psyched you out there, didn't I? We're going to end it right here. Ah, no we're not! Exclamation! Whoa! Ah, yes. Whoa, what a view! Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror. I suppose that wharf you can see in the distance must be over in the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's Castle way more clearly today too. So this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Rean, you really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I had never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. But crossing swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years. I see. In that case, I won't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward even in the face of adversity. It seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. Exclamations. Dots. Dots. It was so cool, like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked inside you came roaring into the big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must have seemed like. There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me, and when I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life I've lived in fear of it, of that other self. It seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like? I don't know, it seemed pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually, I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? Oh, Rean. But you said that yesterday's duel helped you realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there, somewhere. And unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past, or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Oh. Ah, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain. That's actually rather inspiring. I hope you'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear from you. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried after what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, I heard the big news. You seriously dueled the Bladiant Raid Master? You seriously dueled the Bladiant Raid Master? Oh my goodness. The Radiant Blade Master. Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Nah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah, and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8 Leaves 1 Blade school for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a bracer for you. Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 Leaves 1 Blade school, after all. Anyway, let me get you those tasks for today. Received Field Study Envelope August. Field Study Day 2, assigned tasks. Ebel Highway Monster 2. Task, Ebel Highway Monster 2. Client, Toval. There's another monster on Ebel Highway, but we don't know what kind of monster it is. Monster? Details unknown. Location? Ebel Highway. Don't let me down, Class 7. Get this taken care of ASAP. Toval. An offering to the departed. Task, an offering to the departed. Client, Sister Taramis? I would like to practice making an offering to Saint Sandlock. Jeez. I would like to make an offering to Saint Sandlot. Would you be willing to help me gather the materials necessary to do so? If so, come see me at Legram Chapel. Yeah. Oh, I was expecting there to be more, I guess. I am rather curious about this monster extermination request. Didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. It sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I want to get the most out of you while I've got you here. Anyway, get on out there and do what you do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least it shouldn't take long. Okay, let's roll out. And that is where we're going to end today's episode. Oh wow, that clicking, I thought there's something like clicking in my room, and that really threw me off. It still sounds like it's coming from the room, not the game. Anyway, that is where we're going to end today's episode. Next time we will continue on with day 2 of our stay here in Legram. Much to uncover still. Much to learn. Much to learn. So until then, goodbye for now.